on a beam of light with dust swirling through it, so on a bad day, I looked up the 7 wonders of the world in the encyclopedia. What I found were lists which disputed lists. There are wonders of the ancient world, there are wonders of the modern world, there are 7 wonders of the underwater world. Apparently, the wonders of this here world are without end. And so, taking a pencil from behind my ear, I added my own 20 years of research to the list. In the margins I wrote, the 7 wonders of this here world, compiled by Lucia Mish. The first wonder is what our anvil and our stirrup, the tiniest bones of our body nestled inside our inner ear, can hear for us. The second wonder is the way MC Escher is the only person to have ever perfectly captured all that it is to stumble the stairwell of a New York tenement drunk off your ass at midnight. The third wonder is an old child's book rediscovered in your late 20s. To watch yourself grin back into a kid, to be the businessman sitting on the floor of the bookstore, briefcase abandoned for where the wild things used to be. The fourth wonder is our spirals, those perfect unions of circle and line that swirl their way into our snails and our sunflowers into our fingertips. The fifth wonder is the way driving away from an AM radio station is like driving back in time, listening to the static grow thicker like the rings on a redwood trunk, listening to the radio inch closer to the 1950s seafoam forming a countertop, closer to the fireside, closer to the sixth wonder is the slums of Calcutta. It's the red light districts of Bangkok, it's the cardboard of Mexico City, the broken shopping carts of San Francisco, and the people who push them singing John Lennon hymns to themselves as the day goes down, and it's the gargoyle humans crouched at the corner of Vancouver's downtown east side, needles hanging from them like they are abandoned sewing projects. The seventh one! And then my pencil broke. So revising my title with my fingernail, I snapped the encyclopedia shut on the 6 and a bit wonders of this here world, compiled by Lucia Mish. And as I did, a puff of dust rose from its pages, hit the last beam of evening light propped against the window, and ignited. And there, in that floating explosion, was my 7th wonder. That someone, somewhere, is still printing encyclopedias on paper. And someone is still selling them door to door to door. Someone just let them sit on this shelf long enough to collect these gray layers of days which most of the 6.6 billion wonders of this here world would just call dust. My 7th wonder is that we are prisms